opinion is that because English is good nowadays, it's worldwide language, and we, if you want to get a better job, if you want to growth in our career, if we want to connect to any world like a globalized, so we need this language. But nowadays it's mandatory at anywhere, like any schools and institutions as well as any corporate sectors with this. So if we don't know how to speak, so we have to suffer a lot. So if we feel like we are uneducated, like nowadays, if you know don't know about English, so we feel
Hmm.
like a very shameless person, like a very uh, uneducated, illiterate person, we can say. So
Hmm.
English is, it's not our mother tongue and it's not our native language. It's not our we can say now Indian language is not English, but nowadays if we are connect to world level and we are connect to other state also, like South India speaks some English places like Karnataka, Bangalore, Chennai, that guys also speak English. So if you are not know, to how can we survive on in between them? So I think it's the biggest role play in our conversation because it's a medium of exchanging our language. If a medium, English is a medium of conversion of your feelings of what you say, anything, so you can express in other language. Just for need
Hmm.
this, but it's also very important because we already read English in our school time, college time as a subject. But at that time, English was not a very we can say like high things like special, like a specialized mandatory at net. If you know how to write and how to questioning, answering, and writing, then enough at that time. Yeah, English was enough. But nowadays, if you don't want to speak, not know how to speak, so we have to feel suffer, you have to um uh, I suffer karna padega, I mean, so that, so such kind of things, we English is mandatory, and it's, I feel like we have to learn at least English. And
Hmm.
what's your opinion about it?
Okay,
I'm
yes, yes, I agree with that. Whatever you said about English language and why it is necessary in current scenario. It's, you are absolutely right. You know why it is necessary, because due to our communication skill, and it is a global language. So we should learn not like our career, not our like a job, but if you have knowledge about the communication skill, communication skill is another thing, and English spoken is another thing. And if
of
you want to
course.
improve your communication skills, so you have to speak more and more, and you have to talk people, and you have to surround, you have to create a good environment, not like a negative environment. You have to create positive environment, and who has a good knowledge, who got a job nowadays, who like in almost, you can say, almost people, they think, they say that like if you have a good environment, it doesn't matter like any type of environment. Nowadays we are getting environment, good environment, so that's why we are able to speak in language without spending money. So how it is possible? It is possible just because of environment. And earlier days we didn't have environment, and just we suffered a lot. We wanted to learn English language, but we couldn't. Why? Because there was no environment, there was no technical, there was no a lot of people, they know much, they knew, but they didn't speak so much. But nowadays almost each and everyone wants to improve their communication skill as well as spoken language. So if you want to improve your spoken language, so you have to speak, you have to talk to people in English language. And you have to avoid your mother tongue. Yeah, I know it is necessary, but if you want to improve your spoken language in English language, so definitely you have to speak, you have to talk to people, you know and I think you should always think in English language, not your mother tongue. Because almost, if I talk about, definitely I'm telling you truth, I am influenced by my mother, MTI. Almost people say like a shortcut, MTI, like mother tongue. So somewhere somewhere I make mistake due to my mother tongue. So it is very necessary each and every person nowadays. Communication skill it is very necessary. So I would say that as far as I know about English language, and if you have a good knowledge in English language, so you can, earlier I mentioned that it is a little bit difficult to learn English language, but you can learn. Nowadays, you have a good smartphone mobile. No need to say like this, I don't have a lot of data. You are getting 5G network. You have limit data, so you can utilize your data, learning English, learning new things, like here's a lot of like digital marketing, or I'm unable to get that sentence, but you can learn whatever you want through the AI chat GPT,
Yes, yes, yes.
artificial intelligence. You have each and everything, so you can definitely you can learn.
Yes, sir.
But
A lot of, I think, a lot of platforms available by which we can learn English. But in actual way, if we are talking about English, is now very challenges facing for everyone lives, because in this scenario and in between this atmosphere, it's a little bit tough. Like it's a language, it's not a skill. Like if you, if we like you are like I am an accountant by profession. I am an accountant, but apart from that, learning of my skill regarding accountancy, I need to learn English. Got it? And like you are like preparing of advocate, you are preparing of government lawyer maybe. And apart from that, you are preparing for English learning, communication skills, English spoken, right? So we have, I am talking about all youngsters. We have to that double work. We have to hard work in a double sense. So how can we do like this? We can we search any job on the just for English basis, just for spoken English basis?
oh my God, it is very good thing. It is nice thing. Each and every learner, if I talk about English language, if you know how to speak in language, so definitely not today, tomorrow you will get a good job due to your communication skill, and you know how much important communication skill, and it's good for you. You are good at English language, so definitely you can get a job. And not today, maybe you can say after learning computer, because it is little bit necessary for each and every learners. Like if they know how to use, they know how to run computer, so definitely they can get a good job. They can earn a lot of money, and some money, maybe you can say 50,000, 1 lakh per month, due to your communication is clear. You can say due to your language. And now that, as far as I know, and earlier I talked maybe more than two or three people, so they were telling me that if you have a good communication skill, so you can get a lot of money. You can earn more than 1 lakh, 2 lakh, like this. And if you have any type of diploma or degree, so my God, so far so good. You are gonna become a billionaire or millionaire due to your communication skill. Or as far as I know about Narendra Modi, he has a good knowledge, and he speaks very well, is very accuracy with accuracy. So that's why, almost if I talk about in this world, each and every person knows about him. Why? Just because his communication skill. If I talk about Narendra Modi or Yogi Adityanath Singh, why people they are attracting of them? Just because their communication skill, they have a good communication skill, and they can attract, they are attracting people. Why? Just because their communication skill. And but they don't know how to speak in language. They don't have a spoken skill, but they have little bit knowledge about communication skill, how to talk to people, how to convey my thought of them. So that's why they are becoming day by day famous in their life. And so definitely it would be better for us to gain our knowledge for them. We should learn from them, because they are doing great job.
Totally agree with you. Exactly, sir. This has kind. It's
Hmm. And each and everything, almost if I talk about current scenario, so almost people they want to improve their communication skills just because of job. If I talk about truth, so this is a reality, and almost 90, no, I sorry for this, 60% students, they want to improve their communication skills just because of job. They want to get a good job, they want to earn money there for family and their career. It is a good thing, but it is little bit difficult. It is little bit challenging for them who doesn't know how to speak language, and who are gonna learn some English language. So maybe they can take like a baby step, because if you're thinking that I'm going to learn advanced structure, I'm going to learn advanced vocabulary, so you are going to give up immediately, not today, tomorrow, maybe after 1 month you're going to give up. So instead of learning advanced things, you should learn like basics and grammar, basic, you should read basic books. Like here is a lot of books earlier I mentioned, and I have shown you that like that books I read whenever I get free time. So I read. So just start taking step little bit, step by step, one by one. Then you are gonna learn definitely. But it will take time. It takes time because it is not book. Just you can finish after 1 month, 2 months. It is a language, so you have to patience. You have to take time here. You'll have to spend a lot of time. Maybe you can say 1 year, and if you have a good mindset, so you can learn 1 year, 2 year like this. But you have to patience.
Yes, I agree. Because it's English is a long